I kid you guys not. I carry this little piece of paper everywhere I go. It says your greatest strength is love. I got this a while back when I was living in Spain for a little bit. And from Yogi T. Your greatest strength is love. What is up, world? Semet Fitness here. Semet on the move. Blessings to you all. In today's topic, my journeys have taken me into perhaps one of the most distracting things that a human being of the modern era can walk into, a mall. Now let me show you something, because today's topic is all about discipline. I'm going to show you. Life has a lot of distractions out here. All these fanciful colors, the way things are branded, Lucky Brand, Sephora, and so much more. Now, I'm in the mecca of where distractions can catch you at its finest, and the most important thing to understand is the discipline, the concentration, the focus that you must have to not be distracted by all these things, all these stores, all these places where you can spend your energy at. Your energy, your time. Time is the best currency ever. Your money. Look at this. How many Lululemons do we need? I'm going to tell you right now. I'm sorry, guys. You know. Not going to say it. I was going to say this is yoga, but just leave it at that. I don't think you really need high-end fashion clothing gear to do yoga, but you get my drift. Although Lululemon does have some pretty nice clothes. But with that being said, the whole purpose is that there are all these things, all these attractions, and look, this is awesome stuff, because this is like people's hard work are into these things. Of course, that didn't build itself, and you know, it's awesome that somebody can do that with their own hands. That's actually really, really sweet. So I'm not knocking that type of craftsmanship down, but let's talk about discipline. Self-esteem is the cornerstone of self-judgment, and with discipline nowadays, it could be pretty much the thing that you use to confine yourself to not do something, pretty much, or the discipline that makes you do something when you have, I want to say, an adversary. So specifically saying, let's say if you have a project that you have to do, you gotta finish emailing it to your boss, versus you know you have to do that, so you must discipline yourself to do that. Or then you get caught on by the beckoning of life and things that drag you to do things that are not gonna allow you to do your project, things of that nature. You choose, but the thing is the choice should be centered with the greatest strength of them all, like I had written before, love. Thanks, man. And so, pretty much, love is your greatest strength of all. The love of what you do, the love of your choices. You know, you love working out, or you love eating a box of pizza. And there's a classic quote that I've heard plenty of times saying that, have you ever seen anybody get robbed or mugged, whatever, by a box of pizza? It doesn't happen. It just doesn't. And so, yeah, it's like, discipline is rather simple, don't you think? Actually in Columbus Circle. So, going back on discipline, there's a few things that you gotta understand, right? If you are in the midst of trying to understand this whole discipline thing, I'm gonna break it down to you right now. Very, very simple stuff. And again, it all derives from love. When you're faced with a difficult choice, you pretty much just have to accept the reality of all the choices that you make is what you truly love. Just think about that and let that like settle in for a second. The other aspect of is, if you love yourself, you understand that treating yourself well accelerates the growth of your self-esteem. Remember this. Remember this. Treating yourself well accelerates the growth of your self-esteem. I am my #1 cheerleader. Alright? You have to do it for you, because if anyone else does it for you, it's not always going to be 100% genuine. I mean, it will be 100% genuine, but the thing is that it'll be even better when the influence is self-influenced, self-empowered. Don't forget that, okay? This is so critical in this day and era. And so the other thing also is just people look at you and they say, oh man, you know, you got a lot of discipline for not doing that, or a lot of concentration, or man, oh, you don't have a life because you work out so much, or you eat so damn healthy, or whatever the case is. Whatever your friends and your peers get at you for, you tell them, no man, I just love making the choices that are in coherence with me. You know, I love doing this. This is what I love doing. Just, you know, accept that. And then you move on. You know, no biggie burger. No big deal. You know, that's like the thing. Like, pretty much all I'm saying is you have to have discipline, right? To kind of fight off the adversary, to stop you from doing what you have to do. But the thing is that the choice is from the love of it all. The other thing I also want to preach is what you appreciate appreciates. What this literally means is when you do something awesome, when you take care of yourself, literally give yourself that pat on the back. Tell yourself, wow, I love myself. Like, and then thank yourself. Thank yourself for being damn. Tell yourself, I'm awesome. Look what I did for me. Look what I did for my body, and look what I did to heal that body. See that ice cream right there in that Starbucks? I ain't touching that. Hell no. Because I don't love that stuff. I don't. Maybe I'll go to Starbucks, I use the bathroom, and I gotta write something and I leave. That's it though. That's as close to Starbucks and an ice cream truck I'm gonna get to. So, you know, think of it like that. It's literally the choice that you make. And sometimes these choices can be a bit boggled, sometimes distracted, but ultimately it is the love of it all. Alright? Just remember that you are a champion for yourself. That being said, again, what appreciate appreciates. Discipline is based upon what you truly love.